Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting.
Good afternoon. I believe that I haven't done any talking clips updates today. I've had a super busy day at my practice school, and the students had like one of their longer days today, and their energy was just non-existent at the end, which means that our energy was also non-existent at the end. But it's currently 3:15, so I'm losing the daylight soon. So I thought I would just quickly come on here and film a little update. I have filmed a few clips from the day at school. Obviously I cannot show any students, but then at least you get to see something from my day, and then I will try to film as much as I can during the evening. First of all, of course, we have to open our advent calendar and see what we're doing today. Here we have it. Let's see where we have number 3. Right there in the corner. I'm gonna show you the thing we're gonna do first, and then I will look at it. So I have no idea if it's the right way up. Share a book that changed you even a little. Okay, so we're not actually having to do anything like practical for this one. So I think what I'm gonna do is that my boyfriend is gonna be home soon from grocery shopping, and then we're gonna cook some dinner, and then after that, when he leaves for work, I'm just gonna have a cozy little evening for myself. So I guess I will just get cozy then, and then I will share a book that has changed me, because I do have a few ideas of books that have definitely impacted me and my way of thinking. So I'm very excited to share that with you, but I will just make sure to get cozy first, get some food in my stomach, and I will talk to you guys about that one soon. So I have just edited a bunch of pictures that I'm sending over to a customer, and while those are exporting, I thought I would update my reading journal with the 2 books that I finished recently. And while doing that, I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to talk you guys through some books that have changed my way of thinking or my way of being. I do have a few in mind. I'm glad I have my book journal here to look back on. So here, for example, I have my 5-star reads of this year, and then I have last year's book journal here as well. But I think I should be able to mention a few without hesitation or without a problem. So yeah, let's see which spreads we have to update. Okay, so since I last updated my reading journal, I have finished both Ignite Me and Babel, so I can color those in. As for the books that have completely changed my way of thinking, the first one that always comes to mind is 1,000 Boy Kisses, and I know that there is a lot of controversy around that book or those books. And I get it, it's very YA and it's very cliche. However, as someone who has dealt with that kind of thing within close family, like, I don't want to say too much about what happens in those books because it's not on the back of the book, like the main big thing. But as someone who has dealt with that exact thing, basically, it hits hard, and like the main character Poppy, just her strength and her optimism throughout the whole book just really, I don't know, I just really vibe with that, and it just really made me think of, you know, you should be thankful for each day we have, and for good health, and for the people we have close to ourselves, and just not complain that much, because even though life is obviously hard, and even though we have every right to complain about things that happen, we do need to remember to keep a positive mind as well. And that book really reminded me of that. And that is also how the people that I have had close to me, who that has happened to, they've had the same mindset around it. Here I have my reading goal for this year, so I just colored in 2 more of the books that I've read. I just remembered that one of them was an audiobook. Another one that has changed my mind of thinking is definitely The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. The thing is that book just brings up a lot of things about growing up in a not ideal household. I guess also just growing up in like an abusive household where you're too young to leave, and you just have no choice but to stay. That really hit me. I have not had to grow up in an environment like that, which I'm super grateful for, of course. However, I do have a lot of people around me who have had parents suffering with alcoholism, or even who have parents who have been in some kind of war and who have come back just completely different. So I've seen it pretty close up, even though I myself have not had to experience that. That book just really hit hard, and I think of Lenny, like the main character in that book, pretty often still, and I just felt like a big sister to her, and I just wanted to protect her, and that book has just done a lot to me, and it's still my favorite book of the year so far. Obviously things can change. I'm not sure if it will be forever, until the end of this year, but right now it is looking pretty promising. And then the last one that came to mind was The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. And that one is not a realistic story, like it's a fantasy novel. However, it's my favorite book of last year, and it just, like, Addie is a girl who basically makes a deal with the devil, making sure that she will live forever. However, the consequence of that is that no one ever remembers her, and we just get to experience her, like, the 300 years that she lives. That book just reminded me of, you know, being grateful for each day that we have, and that the goal is not to live forever, but it's the quality of life that counts, rather than the quantity of life, basically. So that one also really got me thinking, and I think all of us in the book club, because we read it for book club, thinks the same way about that book, and it's a book that I definitely would love to reread. Then we have my books read, which is a spread where I fill out all the books that I've read with the ratings. I have not colored in Babel yet, of course, because we have book club on Saturday and I'm not rating it until then. Let's see, so for Tetris genre challenge, I can fill out 2 more. So we have 1 Dark Academia, which I don't have here, so I will put that as other. And then 1 dystopian, because I did, as I mentioned, also finish my audiobook of Ignite Me. I am also currently working on my 2026 book journal, and I am filming the whole process of setting that up, so that will be up probably straight after my Vlogmas, to be honest. It has taken me a long time to set it up because I'm a perfectionist and I just want it to look nice. So it is taking me a while, but it will be up by the end of December for sure. So that's one that I'm actually super excited about because I've been working so hard on it, and I love watching like book journal setups, because it always inspires me to do it myself and to be more creative. So that's a lot of fun. There is my genre challenge done. I cannot fill out the monthly book tracker yet because the month isn't over. I've read Babel and Ignite Me. I already have those letters on my alphabet challenge. I cannot cross off any more of my book bingo. My series tracker I can update because I did read the third book in the Shatter Me series. Honestly, filling out my book journal after finishing a book is one of the most satisfying things I know. It's just my favorite. I do think that I will rate Babel 5 stars, as I have mentioned, so in that case I will add it to my 5-star favorites. My book bracket I can't fill out yet, and I have not read any more of my 25 and 2025. Right, so that's it for now. So there you have a little bit of an insight to my book journal. I hope you are excited to see my 2026 setup, because I am super excited, and as well as my flip through of my 2025 reading journal. Good evening. Apologies for the light. It's not actually evening, it's afternoon. I'm done with my group projects for the day, and I've just finished filming my December TBR, which will hopefully be up later today. So once you're watching this, it's obviously already up. So I'm just gonna put the books away that I picked for my December TBR, and usually I put my monthly TBR right here just so I know which books to read and to pick from. I'm actually super excited about this TBR because I did have 3 books that I definitely wanted to have on there, and my TBR prompts actually managed to give me the opportunity to pick those. Because Court of Frost and Starlight is obviously a winter, maybe even Christmassy book, as well as Good Spirits. It's again a Christmas book. And Winter Garden is our book club pick for the month of December, and all of those I managed to get on the December TBR, which I'm so excited about. And then I obviously did also get a few extra ones, but make sure to watch my December TBR if you want to know all of the books that I picked. I've put those back. I think I might as well go ahead and pick or open the advent calendar for today. So here we have it. Let's see, today is day 4? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's day 4 today. So we have that one right here. Film a 10-minute read with me. Okay, that's actually perfect because I am aiming to get some reading done in my current book. In A Court of Wings and Ruin. I didn't read anything last night, so I think I'm still on page 70 or something. So I am hoping to get a little chunk of this done today at least. I am actually motivated and excited to be reading today. Yesterday I got such a bad migraine in the evening, so I wasn't able to do anything. But I feel a lot better so far today. Stay tuned for the 10-minute read with me tonight.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Santa's busy saying ho, ho, ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake. And then